I like this. I like it a lot. It's got it going on. Bossa Nova. So what I'm doing today is going corner to corner through the room, back and forth, sort of weaving around. And there's the supreme banishing ritual of the pentagram does this. So I was like, I've done this before. That's how I was feeling. I was like, I feel like I've done this before. And then I remembered exactly what it was that I was remembering. Picking up some more stuff. I found some good notes that my dad said I'm putting away. I've got to do something about this TV because I kind of would like to turn it on for DVDs or something, but for whatever reason, the really good antenna doesn't get signal on anything anymore. Maybe I broke it. How do I know? I have no idea. I just don't know. I don't. Took a really good shower, washed my hair, shaved my face, even though my razors aren't they're not in a good position. I need new ones. Men always need new razors. They always need them. I listened to some of my feng shui book that I really like to listen to because over time it starts to saturate in me, that wisdom. And I remembered I had an app that showed all the peaks of mountains that were really close, and that's something that I need to find because I know the flow of the land because it's the flow of the river. That's a big major energy pour. And also it says that if you're in your house and it's a yang dwelling, that's what it is, it's not a grave, then this side of the house needs to now be the white tiger, which is me. The other house, into the house, can be green dragon, which is my dad, because he is no longer with us. But when he was in this room, it was different. So I'm switching the energetics of the house because it's time. It's time to do that. So I've been doing that the whole time. But while I learn how to study what it is, I learn different things. Like one of the most interesting things is about the Shar Chi. Shar Chi is killing Chi. They have six devils Chi. They have all kinds of bad energy that can get you. And it seems like at certain times of the year, with the way the wind hits the river over there at the Stargate where it bends, that it produces Shar Chi from there. It's only once a year, sometime in the summer. What happened there? But it's serious business because I notice it. I've been watching this for years, so I kind of see how the land flows. But there's some real fucking magical, mystical shit going on in this space. The river must hit like a mountain of granite or something under the water because it pushes the river back. The river's not cutting through it. That's got to be some strong ass rock that's underneath there because it does turn the whole river a different direction. It's quite interesting. But now I'm about to use this app, this peak finder, to see what I can find for a peak that's closest to me. Let's see what we got. Get out of there. This is the peak finder. First time use? Yeah. Yeah, I've never had this before. I've had a different one, but is it gonna Good job. Good job to you. sure as hell isn't moving with it. Yeah, what's that about? Can I get a north? So these are the hills these are the highest places that are around us. And that's useful. But I really need the direction. Okay, north is that way. Okay, what is this? So the next peak is pretty much directly east from me.
Right. So I was going to give my dad's guitar to my oldest son because it's powerful, it has him in it, and just to see if he was going to just cut his line off and not connect to his ancestry. You can't just disable your ancestry just because you're mad at one person. Now, that's real immature. Like, I'm surprised. That has nothing to do with me. He could have it, and it would do his work because my dad's in that guitar a little bit. He imprinted that thing with his spirit. You can't fuck with that guitar without sense and whopper. That's a fucking fact. Now, the fact that he won it, I told my other son, I said, well, it goes to you. I was like, it should be one of y'all's. It shouldn't just be nobody's. You know, y'all should have something of his instead of being chicken shit. I didn't say he was chicken shit. It's not his fault. It's really not his fault. Their mom ghosted me, and we all had a good time here the last time we saw each other. But it was the mom who decided she wasn't gonna connect us anymore. She got rid of the phone number. She can say all she wants about whatever she wants to say, but it's on her, because we, being the oldest son, had an app that we were communicating with, and then she got mad at him for doing something with it and just deleted it. Never caring. He got mad at me after that and didn't want to talk to me. He knows what happened to his app. He didn't ever try to do nothing. He was old enough by that point to do something and just didn't do it. He called once or twice to check on his grandpa, but they didn't have a role in our lives because she didn't let them. They were children. They were not adults to make the decision. She can't put that off on them like she's trying to. That's bad juju on her. But if he wants to be that way, that doesn't indicate he's very mature at all, or awake, or anything. And that's just sad. I told Gaius, I was like, man, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad if he's going to do like that just to spite me. That's really bad. You know, so the mom did not raise them right. She didn't put the right values in them. My younger son doesn't believe in God. Or he doesn't know, but he said he'd likely not believe. And that's all messed up, because even she believes in God. You know, you mean to tell me she didn't try to communicate none of that? So what's she been doing? Just feeding them, I guess. It's hard enough. You're going to take away their dad and you're not even going to try to raise them spiritually or teach them anything that is? Man, that wouldn't have took long at all. It's not taking me long to communicate and get back and forth from my son to see how good he is, but that's just sad. And to put it off on me like it's my fault, that's coming from her, and that's what she did, so she didn't have to do it. She wanted to do what she wanted to do. She didn't want to do the right thing. I had problems with that too. I'm not blaming her completely, but I am a little bit, because that's on her. I'm not going to feel like, I mean, some of it is part of the program. He's picking this anger and hatred energy because a young man still needs that shit in his growth. And he's at the beginning stage of having to be a man and deal with the world. Maybe he can use it. I'm not sure. But I don't think he understands how actually useless it is. How much it actually costs you to be hateful and to turn on somebody that loves you rather than try to heal. But how would he know? Mom didn't teach him none of that. His mom didn't ever care about healing or doing the right thing. She always wanted to do what she wanted to do. And she would attack you unto your death if you didn't do whatever the hell she wanted. She's not very spiritually evolved either, because she's still in a sort of vanity, narcissist mode of living. The guy she married doesn't know shit about her except whatever she's told him. So I already know how that goes. But it's just a little bit sad to me, because I didn't expect that at all. And, that spirit told me to do that, that they probably need it. Someone else did mention it too as I was thinking about it, but it's somebody that's in my head to be able to do that. It's not like, certain people know the value of certain things. And why would I keep that? I mean, if I could give it to them, it should go to them. They should have something. It's not like they're getting a big mass of money. But who knows? Maybe that's the only reason why their mom came, to see if there was some money or something involved. I'll never know. I'll never know because she didn't really do right. I'm not going to blame her, though. It's not like I'm really blaming her, but I mean, this is her doing. It's not about blaming. It's about, well, you did it yourself. You wanted to be all alone. I could do it all by myself. And that's really all it is. She didn't have any more interest in me as soon as she started getting the child support money taken out of my check. That's exactly when she stopped communicating. It's not a fucking mystery, but it's bad mojo. It's very bad juju to do somebody like that, to destroy their relationship once you've given your word that you was going to keep in contact, and then you just say, oh, it's up to the kids? Oh, they don't want to talk to you. That don't work. That does not work. That is not going to work. It ain't working for me. So, now I know. What's this going to do? Are we trucking? Trucking down the road again. Just trucking. Let's go. Let's truck. You gonna turn me sideways? What's up, dude? Two of me. I'm driving this truck, son bitch. Two of me driving this truck. What else we got? I don't. It's all right. There was periods of time when I was mad at him too because I knew he had a little more power and say in it. And it's not like he's some new soul on the earth. He's just as an advanced soul as I am. He picked the circumstances of his own birth just like I did. So I'm not going to beat myself up about that because I actually know. But I do a little bit because I've had all this time, and he's not the child. He's not the parent. I am. It falls on me. So I feel the responsibility, but I also know from my own experience that he chose us for the circumstances that he's in. It's not like shit just happened to him. And a lot of times he didn't want to help out with me because he was stuck up his mom's ass. I'm not doing this. Stuck up his mom's ass. You heard what I said. He's a mama's boy. It was really important for his mama to have the role of parent. Not that she needed it to be just hers, but she damn sure took it to be just hers because her mama died. So she had this over fear of not being a mom or overcompensation. I don't entirely know. What am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to let her make it? Because I'm not.
Look, earlier today I had this dream about these dogs. Come here. Look, they're German Shepherds too. Now they're going to take off. That big black dog was behind the other dog. Just like in my dream. They're going to take off now. They know they ain't in the... You going to try to eat my chickens, buddy? Where you going, puppy dog? Come here. Like, no. See, my dreams are right. And that's that connection to the dog. I got that dog connection and I got that cat connection. Although my cat's not here anymore. He probably living where the food is. And I understand that. He was never my cat anyway. He was just my friend.